we do that for the partnership, then it's just on them. It's not on the whole partnership. But again, it has to be spelled out in a partnership agreement. All right? That's why the partnership agreement is so very important. All right? I say it's like a marriage, but marriage is not spelled out that kind of detail. All right? But your business has to be, if you want your business to survive. I've been in partnerships before, I'm going to tell you right now. They are a challenge, let me tell you. Everyone ended not applicable. I just want to put it mildly. Okay, they did not end applicable. We just agreed to walk away. I kept going. Thank Allah I'm here today. All right, I don't know where they are. All right. So it's very important to get the right partner. Nothing wrong with forming a partnership. All right. The best partnership I've formed is with me and my wife. That's the best one I've had so far. I thank God. And we've been married almost 35 years. Okay? Okay. So that's the best one I've had. We complement each other. We really do. She hates technology. I love it. Okay? She does other things. Okay, and I do this. It's the best. Just saying. Just saying, a little saying, I forget the actor's name. Just saying is all. Y'all remember the movie that he said that in, okay? Just saying. Okay? It's been the best one I've had. All right. Partnership books. Generally, a partnership maintains separate books of accounts, which typically include records of the partnership's financial transactions and each partner's capital contribution. Okay? That's usually what's in those books. And they should be kept. They really become in play if you have to go to court. Or it becomes tax time, okay? So you want your books. You want to get a good accountant and keep your books. Partnership accounting. Under certain circumstances, a partner has a right to demand an accounting of the partnership affairs. We want to find out what's going on. Where's our status? How are we sitting? Okay? Has a right to it. The partnership agreement outlines a partner's right to a pre-dissolution accounting. That means if you decide to dissolve the business, that partnership agreement should spell out what rights a partner has to do an accounting before that partnership is dissolved. Okay? See how critical the partnership agreement is? Very critical. Partnership taxation. Now, this is important, and this is one of the reasons why people form partnerships. They are a good structure. They really are. One of the primary reasons to form a partnership is to obtain a favorable tax treatment. Favorable tax treatment. Because each partner is taxed on their proportional share of the profits. And this is the value of a partnership. In a partnership, the business files a tax return, but the business does not pay taxes. Not in a partnership. If there's a profit, those profits based on the proportional profits, they are reported by the partners. Okay? Each partner then reports that on their taxes. So you only pay taxes one time. See, the partnership doesn't have to pay taxes. They file a tax return, but it's passed through. That means those profits are passed through, and the partners file taxes. And if there's a loss, the partners do file that. And if there's a loss, the good thing about loss is a loss can be carried forward. Okay? That's the value of a partnership. Now, I know you might not understand all what I'm saying, but if you give it a good account, or you study, you'll get an understanding why it's a valuable tool to have a partnership. All right? So, as I said, a sole proprietor, you're responsible for all the taxes. When you have partners and you have profit, they're divided up. All right? So if you make a lot of money, you don't have a huge tax bill. You only have a portion of that tax bill. And on the other end, if you have losses, you can report the loss. So if you have income from another area and you have losses, those losses can help offset that income. And you can roll it forward as long as you have a loss. There's no limit to the years that you can roll it forward. All right? And this is where a good tax attorney or good accountant can help you. All right? So, partnerships, I just said it already. So, now, partnership liability, as I say, generally each partner is jointly liable for the partnership, for the obligations of the partnership. All right? And the partnership agreement spells out what that liability will be. Partnership property. Property. Personal property may be contributed to the partnership, at which time the partnership becomes the owner of the property, unless other arrangements are made. So if I have a building, and I want to donate it to the partnership for use, it's no longer my building. Once I make the donation, it ceases to be my building and becomes the partnership's building, unless I have an agreement drawn up that say I retain ownership of the building. Okay, and the partners agree. But if the partners, if I don't have that set up and I donate that property, it's no longer mine. It belongs to the partnership. Okay? So if you decide that you want to do something like that, make sure you have an agreement drawn up that limits and that retains your ownership. And what percentage of ownership does the partnership have? All right? Building, any other property, money, whatever you're going to give, and in terms of property, real property, something like that, make sure that you have made specific arrangements. Don't just give something and say, well, we have a gentleman's agreement. No, no. A gentleman's agreement don't work in court. Okay, people forget. They got bad memories. All right, look. And the judge will tell you, the only thing works here, where's that in writing? Where's your partnership agreement? And where is it at in here? All right. Unless it's spelled out there, they look at it as just a general, the partnership owns it. Right. The partnership may convey or transfer the property, but only in the name of the partnership. All right? That means they may give someone use of something, but they only do it in the name of the partnership. Individual partners may not sell or assign partnership property without the consent of the partners. So, if the partnership owns something, say the partnership bought a building or bought something else, no one partner can give it to someone else unless all the partners agree. All right? If all the partners don't agree, then they can't do it. All right? Partnership interest. This is very important. Partnership interest. A partner's interest in a partnership is considered personal property. Listen to this now. A partnership's interest in a partnership is considered personal property that may be assigned to other persons. If this occurs, the person receiving the interest does not become a partner. So simply because you were assigned someone's interest doesn't mean now you're a partner in that business. You were just assigned the interest. That means you have what they call you have economic rights. Now you may have rights to share to the profits or whatever, but that don't make you a partner. You have to be accepted in the partner, as the partnership is a partner, and all the partners have to agree for you to become a partner. Okay? So did you understand that? You know, some people say, well, okay, I got his rights, so that means I can participate, I'm a partner. No, that doesn't mean that. All right. Individuals interested in this business structure should perform additional research, particularly in regards to their state's laws. Okay, so if you're thinking about forming a partnership, don't just go on what I just presented to you. Do additional research. Find a good attorney who understands partnerships and a good accountant. And set yourself up in the right way. Set your structure up in the right way. You know the old thing about if you don't set your structure with a good foundation, it's not going to last. All right. This is really important for business because that's what we're attempting to do. I know many of you are either in businesses or desire to start businesses. And I've been in business for quite a while. All right. How you set your structure up is critical for the success of your business. It's critical. All right. So that's my discussion on partnerships. Are there any questions about what I've just talked about in terms of partnerships? Yes, sir.
All partners.
He asked, was that all partners equal? Don't have to be. It's spelled out in your partnership agreement, right? Some partners may have greater weight because they may bring more capital to the business. And so they may have a greater weight. But it has to be spelled out right in your partnership agreement as to what value each one of your partners have. So not necessarily all, not necessarily equal. Yes, sir.
Are each partner's personal assets in jeopardy in the event of a suit?
Not unless it's set up in the agreement. Okay, it can be Their personal assets do not have to be attached to it.